Hello and welcome. We are doing a general reading here for the full moon in Pisces on August the 30th, 31st, depending on where you are in the world. This is a super moon. It's a super blue moon, once in a blue moon, as they say. And this is general, so this is applicable for all zodiacs. If you found this video, there very well could be a message here for you. And this is a very, like I said, it's a very special full moon. There's a lot of really interesting energy about this full moon. We do have a lot of retrogrades, so there's a lot of this energy for introspection, as Pisces is the last zodiac in the zodiac calendar. It is a compilation a little bit of all the zodiacs compiled into one final point. And this is where we go inward. It's where we connect with ourselves. It's our emotional self, our intuitive self, our creative self, and our connectedness with the cosmos. So this is the end of a zodiac calendar dealing with the full moons. And this is a time maybe to even look back at what has changed over the last year, especially with regards to the lunar cycles, and even who you are today and what you feel connected with the most on a higher level, All right, so there very well could be a lot of emotions coming to the surface. Of course, full moons do bring that up to the surface. Emotions, like I said, this is a great time to connect with your creativity, your intuition, your spiritual self. And do check out my Etsy channel or my Etsy page. The link is in my About section. It is going to take you to some beautifully crafted Zodiac booklets that I have handcrafted with guidance, shadow prompts, journal prompts, a lot of information in there, beautifully done. The link is in my About section, as well as my Patreon channel, where I do go into the lunar reading separately for all Zodiacs, as well as weekly readings and even life path readings over there too. So let's go into this here, the general read, and let's channel in some messages here for everyone for this full moon in Pisces on the 30th, 31st of August. General read. What is the collective message here for that full moon in Pisces, please? Whew. All right, we're starting big. This is a big reading already so far. We have some big energy showing up here. What's at the bottom of the deck? You and your loved ones are safe. So you have some Cancerian energy coming in here. You also have Sagittarius. A new start is coming. I just want to make sure that's in the camera there. All right. Wow, this is beautiful energy. I am feeling this full moon to be quite special. Oh, and I also am hosting a ritual on the 30th here Pacific time. So if you're interested in that, it is going to be very special. There's going to be a lot of really interesting stuff coming up for that. So I'll leave a link. I hope I can leave a link in the description box. My channel is still starting up, so I couldn't leave links before, but I'll give it a try, or I'll leave it in the About section. But anyway, regardless, yeah, this is a very special full moon. Like I said, the energy, there's something really nice to this. Given that we have a lot of planets in retrograde, that's not going to stop this. That's not going to stop the momentum that you could even be on with transformation, with your journey, with what has been transpiring for you. This is a very important full moon. You have a new start is coming. So you have a lot of this beautiful energy shifting here. This could also be a full moon where something ends in order for a new beginning to start. Like I said, it's the end of the zodiac calendar. It's the end of the full moon cycles here. So we have a look at the bigger picture. Now you may have the Hangman when we go into the tarot. The Hangman may pop out here. It is a little bit of that energy of looking at things from a more expansive viewpoint, rather than getting stuck on the details, rather than getting stuck on what isn't working, limiting ourselves. It is looking at our bigger timeline, our bigger picture, what's unfolding for us in the bigger viewpoint, and that allows us to get out of the minutia, allows us to get out of the details, out of the weeds of life, and look at things more expansively. And you and your loved ones are safe. Let's take another peek under here. Hold your vision. Stay on track for what you believe, what you want, what your dreams are, and you and your loved ones are safe. So there could be something here maybe around home, around moving, around family, or around love. Okay, so there's a new cycle coming in. So it's just saying stay strong, stay true to what you want. Stay true to what you want. Try not to waver. You may be tested a little bit during this full moon in Pisces. Like I said, the energy it's a super moon, right? It's closer. The moon is a little bit closer to Earth. So the energy could naturally feel a little bit more intensified than a normal super moon, or than a normal moon, I mean. So emotionally, okay, there could be some emotions coming up to the surface, but let's go further with this. A new start is coming. What is this message for the collective? Yeah, the Page of Fire, of course. Yeah, I'm really feeling this. This is beautiful energy here. 10 of Pentacles as well. A new start to do maybe with your home, with finances, maybe a jump in your career, maybe jumping timelines even. You do have the Five of Swords. So we'll pay attention to this row first and look at that. So with the new start is coming, you have the Page of Fire. And so the Page of Fire is showing you this new energy that's starting to grow within yourself. It is excitement. It is anticipation. It is believing in yourself. It's the initiation towards something new, following your passion, following your spirit, letting your spirit guide you. It's guiding you towards the Ten of Pentacles, whatever this is. And considering you and your loved ones are safe, you have some Cancerian energy here. There could be something around home, new home, a new chapter, a finalization, a completion. Could also be your manifestations if you're working on a career or finances, something moving towards great success. I mean, it could be the start of this. It could also be you've arrived or you're arriving at this and then you get a new start to enjoy whatever this is, right? The Queen of Swords, Aquarius energy here is this kind of being really clear with what you want, being really clear, having the clarity, discernment, boundaries, the knowing, intellectually knowing what you want, starting to have the clarity in what you want, being also direct with your voice, not being afraid of holding back, letting yourself speak, letting yourself be heard, but it's also being very clear and very detail oriented with maybe even building this out or leading it in some kind of way. You have the Five of Swords. What is the Five of Swords? Three of Wands. It's almost saying something around this new start. You may have to address or confront something from the past in order for you to move through this, in order for you to move through into this new beginning here. It may even require you to power through this, power through something. Maybe it's a block, or maybe there's something that you need to, could even be within the mind, could have something to do with other people or another person. But there's something here I feel that it's like something needs to either resolve or get cut out, or even repaired, it could even be repaired. Oh, you have it could be something to do with maybe a relationship. I'll just throw it out there if this is resonating with you. You have Cancerian energy in the Tower. I'm going to put it over here because I feel that's what's coming in. There's a Tower moment coming up. Could have something to do with love, could have something to do with a relationship. If it's not a relationship, something to do with you opening your heart and even connecting with your creativity or vulnerability within your heart space. There's big change, big change. This full moon is bringing in something very interesting here. Could be love. There could be someone seeing love differently or looking at a relationship a little bit differently. Ooh, 1 second here. Hold on. Okay, I had to stop the video there. Sorry about that. My cards went flying everywhere, but these ones. Now you have the Magician. Or you're not going to be surprised, I'm sure, by these cards here. The World. And the Ace of Coins kind of came out a little bit like this. So I'm going to read both. I'm going to read both the higher and lower polarity here. And you can choose what resonates with you regarding this. Okay, you have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck as well. Let's see, I just want to make sure everything is showing up on the camera. Okay. Now, I mean, some of you are going to have a very, very, very prominent relationship change in a relationship around this time, a very strong shift with a relationship perhaps. Now, I'll give you a couple scenarios, of course, because it's a general reading here. Under the look at the bigger picture, it's time to start and end. It's time to end a chapter, to let go of the past patterns, past attachments, etc. Prepare to embark towards a new beginning. Now, this is what is already happening in your greater timeline. That's why it's saying, look at the bigger picture, look at what is really unfolding here, get out of the details, what isn't working, when we really pick on small things in our life, we miss the bigger timeline that we're on. And that's what this is saying here. This is something greater is unfolding right now, especially given this is a big time right now here with this full moon. So you have the endings, end of an old chapter, you have the beginnings, time to create something new out of the old. You also have that Ace of Coins that came out kind of weird. It was, I don't know, it's a little slanted. Now it could be saying to create a new beginning based on the practical, based on starting to plan. Maybe it's to do with the home, or it could be relationship or career, right? We have, a few main options in our lives here that we can choose from. So it is investing into this Ace of Pentacles, whatever this is. It is also a call for you to step up into that Emperor role, for you to be empowered to create the success, create the finances, create your manifestations. Even if it's a relationship, it could be coming in. Maybe it's the Emperor coming in as your divine counterpart. Yeah, I feel for a lot. Okay, it's going to be one of two things, as I mentioned, general reading here. It's going to be the Emperor coming in as a divine counterpart. Could be a relationship. If it is, it's all about work. Things need to be worked on in this relationship dynamic. If it's not a relationship, or it could be both relationship and career, something around you moving into that role of the Emperor and getting to work, literally. We have the Queen of Fire underneath, don't we? Oh, the Five of Pentacles, then the Queen of Fire. This is moving you out of a place of lack. For those who have been in the Five of Pentacles, this is moving you out of a state of lack. Perception is everything with the Five of Pentacles. We can choose to look at the light of what's shining on us, the opportunity, or we can look at the dark. We can look at the negative. They both have value. They both hold a place in our life, but it's all about perception. It's all around how we choose to look at a certain situation. So you have the Queen of Fire right under that, right? So this is moving you towards an abundant energy, frequency, expression, being out there, being the creator of your reality, enjoying life to its fullest. The Emperor is something around hustling, the masculine principles of getting to work, the logic, the production, the financial gain, analytical sense. So there's something here that could be saying, hey, you know what, this is time to create what you want to create. Let's look at you and your loved ones are safe. I'm going to move this up here. You and your loved ones are safe. What is this message about? Look at that Ace of Cups. Right in that Cancerian energy there. Two of Pentacles, weighing it out. And the Six of Coins. All right. Let's go. I was going to get the challenge cards, but I feel like this is what they are. Your guidance. Here you go. And the wheel is turning. Okay, so I'm going to get, and you have the Emperor circling back again. Okay, so I'll get to this in a moment. That was at the bottom of the deck. We got these over here. You have the Ace of Cups right under this. You and your loved ones are safe. So Cancerian energy could have something to do with, again, the home, could have something to do with family, could have something to do with love, new love. If there's new love, there's going to be a little bit of work, I feel, with it. The balance and the practical. Can this work out? Maybe there are two people, juggling it out between two people. Yes or no, this or that, the Two of Coins. There's a lot of balance here with the Six of Coins as well. A relationship that needs balance, or that's going to bring in balance, an equal give and take, reciprocity. So there also could be someone coming in, could be a relationship that might even help you, with your finances, or help you build what you want, or even just be a helping hand kind of relationship. It doesn't have to be love. It could be a friend. It could be family. It could be someone else. I'll get to that in a moment. I have the information up there of who I think it is, if it is a person coming in, but it also could be yourself. It could be yourself filling your cup and creating a new chapter moving forward based on what you love. Like, there's a lot of this heart energy, and Pisces does have a connection with the heart, with Cancerian more so, but water signs do have that connectedness with our emotions, right? With our heart, and Cancer energy definitely has that. So there's a lot of this water energy, kind of like love, a lot of love here being present. So there could be the deliberation, deliberating on it, the Six of Coins, weighing it out. But you might even have, like I said, someone coming in here, or working towards balance with a relationship, or within your finances. Maybe it's a creative project, maybe it's opening your heart to creativity, to love. And then this is something that also attracts financial gain, attracts opportunity when we're working from our heart, when we're working from our cup being full. Okay, so this is what I feel. This is the challenge. I feel these ones here: the Moon, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Swords. It might be difficult to leave to let go of something here. It might be with the Six of Swords. The moon is fear, fear maybe of letting go. The Six of Swords, fear of letting go, fear of the future, fear of uncertainty, fear of worst case scenario. Maybe, who knows, you know, what the moon is. The moon is tied to our subconscious, and our fears are tied to our deeper beliefs that we have within ourselves. So our fear is all based on perception. And so it might be difficult to see and have the clarity of what this is. And it might be difficult to move on. Maybe something does need, maybe there does need to be some kind of transition or letting go of old ways, old mindset, old patterns, old habits, or maybe a relationship. Or flip side, you know, maybe there's a relationship moving towards something new, after overcoming fears, you know, overcoming fears, getting out of the fear, getting out of the mind, or even maybe there's been a pause or a delay in a relationship. Maybe someone's been taking too much time because they're in fear here, and they've been kind of like just letting it sit without really making a move. But the guidance here is the Four of Wands. It's destiny. There's something destined here around you, perhaps, where there's a calling. There's a calling for something greater, and there's a calling towards balance and harmony, fun and fulfillment. But something else needs to be let go of first. Old ways, old patterns, fears, uncertainty. Now, if there's another person in your life, if you feel this is a love reading, you have the King of Coins and the Emperor back with the Wheel of Fortune. Now, that's going to mean one of two things, or it could be both. The King of Coins and the Emperor could be your person if this is a love reading, and the wheel moves and this person comes back as powerful, different, ready to make change, very, very strong, very confident, ready to create abundance and wealth. Or it could be yourself, ready to do this, stepping up, ready for success, ready to create. The wheel is moving. So and maybe you have a business partnership here. It could be a relationship as well. If it's a relationship, business partnership is very strong, very, very good for business, creating something very successful together. So the wheel is turning. The wheel is turning. Movement is happening here. So it could be even moving you towards greater success or confidence within yourself to create the business you desire. Or again, like I said, it's going to bring in someone to work with or a relationship as well. Very interesting read here for Pisces full moon. So I'm wishing you all the best during this full moon. Make sure to check out my ritual that I'm going to be hosting on the 30th. I'm going to be going back in time through all the 12 zodiacs. There's going to be tarot readings, channel readings, meditation, guided meditation, journaling, some really powerful stuff over there. So I'll leave the link in my about section. I'll try to leave it below if I can, in the description box if I'm allowed, because my channel is very new. But anyway, I'm wishing you all the best during this time and beyond, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Take care.